And it's a battle of the behemoths here. Round one brought to you by Dragon Energy Drink. The power is yours. Terrence Bourne on the right side of your screen there with the red tape on his gloves. Tshibala in the black as well. He has the blue tape on his gloves, and here we go. Simon, it's heavyweight time. It could end at any moment, and we love that.
Yeah, expect it with a fist straight away, yet it's coming with a big right and combination is Jeremie. You kind of expect Terrence to come in with a fist. There he goes with a big right. He's going with a kicking attack to begin with, but they're clinching up. Both lads loading up on those shots. Terrence going down to the body within the clinch, looking for home for the right, comes in with the left. Overreaching is Terrence Bourne, but it's got the neck, nice knee inside the clinch, going for a big right. Jeremie's trying to fight back with a good left of his own. He's trying to clinch up. He gets reversed and turned in. Back into the fence by Terrence Bourne.
I mean, how could you even criticize a heavyweight fight, right? I mean, look how much fun this is.
Oh, let's wait till the second round.
Just throwing haymakers. That's all you really need in your life. I love, by the way, Jeremie Tshibala with the chip on his shoulder, the Mamba mentality, channeling a little Temba Garimbo, right? Temba doing a fantastic time, fantastic job in the UFC. And take a look at that, Jeremie Tshibala, chip on his shoulder here. A lot to prove tonight. Willing to take a heavyweight fight on short notice. That says a lot about his character as he tries to make it up here to the brass here at the EFC. And a beautiful takedown of a monster in Terrence Bourne.
Great takedown for Tshibala, and immediately moves upon landing into half guard, controlling Terrence with his left elbow, just posturing up a little bit, get a short little elbow shots in, pushing his opponent straight back down. Good work from Tshibala. To think he was at middleweight and then moved up to light heavyweight and then comes into a bigger weight division on short notice to take on the newbie. Props to him. Controversial figure, Jeremie Tshibala, but he's going to be proving some people wrong if he gets a win over the highly regarded Terrence Bourne, who makes his debut here tonight at EFC 120. A fantastic card so far here at the World Sports Betting Arena.
I'll tell you what, you know, it takes some big cojones to move up a couple weight classes. The only thing is, big cojones, just don't hit them, else this fight might be over. So Tshibala and Bourne mixing it up here on the ground. We're halfway through round number one as the action has slowed down a bit, and that's always the risk you have with a heavyweight fight. It either ends really quickly or tends to trudge on a little bit. But here comes Terrence Bourne back up to his feet. Not to be denied, Tshibala underneath that neck. If possibly he can get that arm out of there, he may have a nice guillotine on an inexperienced Terrence Bourne. Early on, not a whole lot of sweat yet, so they're dry. It's a great place to be here if you're going for a sub.
Almost pops out and does. And finishes it with a nice big left. Big left from Terrence Bourne. Pops out of that, gutted it out. It's going to be very difficult with the arm in for Jeremie to secure that.
Tshibala could be in big trouble right now.
Big
He
shot.
can only take too many of those.
Goes down to the bodies as Terrence. Trying to fight back is Jeremie. Big shots from Terrence. Jeremie Tshibala just shoves him off and takes his back. And he comes on with big rights.
Oh, yeah. I think Terrence Bourne is feeling the strain here, feeling the burn as we're 3.5 minutes into his professional MMA debut. Blood has spilled. Terrence Bourne leaking DNA here. Just over a minute left in round number one, and this is a good opportunity here for Jeremie Tshibala to really take control.
Yeah, I think some of those wild shots when Terrence caught Jeremie, and I think his lip is split a little, so I think it's him that the DNA is coming out of.
My goodness, there's a lot of blood there now.
Good control
for a busted lip. I've never seen a busted lip do all that.
I think it is. I'm right in front of me. It's looked like it's bleeding from the nose and the mouth. And Jeremie is complaining.
Welcome to the EFC, Terrence Bourne.
Jeremie's quite a trial by fire. He's complaining to Vickers Swart that Terrence has his fingers in his gloves, which you can't see from here. And Terrence immediately shakes his head and denies the accusation. So immediately Terrence is complaining of foul play. Sorry, it's Jeremie.
Well, we know Jeremie Tshibala needs to keep this thing out of the ref's hands. Needs to operate, needs to play this thing smart and put away a debutant here. This is more about him than it is Terrence Bourne. I mean, this is Jeremie Tshibala's redemption story here as we get to the end of round number 1, and Terrence Bourne able to survive. The big man took a lot of punishment there, and you got to wonder.
I suspect that both these fighters still packing a lot of power going into the second.
Look at that body language. That's all you need to see is the body language by both men. They are tired. They are most definitely mouth open, trying to breathe. Terrence Bourne has a big opportunity here to win in his debut, to become a force here in the heavyweight division. Jeremie Tshibala trying to prove himself here to the EFC and to the fans that he could be a high-level fighter here in the EFC, and Terrence Bourne is on rubbery legs right now. Doesn't have a whole lot left. Both men with those flashing red life bars there that you would see in a fighting game. That's where they're at right now.
Well, Jeremie Tshibala clinches up against the fence. Pretty easy takedown. That was telegraphed, but not defended at all. Easy takedown, straight to mount for Jeremie Tshibala. Nice right elbows. Grabbing onto the fence. Giving up his back now is Terrence Bourne. Put your right side, he was just coming, he was plodding forward with his hands down by his waist. Tried to explode a little bit, but was just so open for the takedown that he was just too tired to defend. And now he's giving up his back. I mean, both fighters are absolutely shattered, but can Terrence defend the rear naked? Is he just going to eat a lot of those shots? He's going to try and turn in here. Does well to reverse the position. They're going over, under on their knees, but now he's taken the back of Jeremie Tshibala. Big shot.
That just goes to show you how tired Tshibala is right now.
Big left.
Both men are absolutely taxed.
Big left.
Big right hand. Tshibala might have to give this one up.
Goes to the body.
Grabs a hold.
Both fighters swinging. What's Tshibala got left? Bourne comes in with a knee and another left and a massive right.
Down
the referee
goes
stops
Tshibala.
it.
This fight is over. Terrence Bourne collapses onto the mat. No doubt happy, but just happy to be out of the fight. He's exhausted. It's all setting in, but at least he can say he has his first professional victory. Simon, it got a little tenuous to watch there at the end. Both men absolutely exhausted, but the war of attrition is won by Terrence Bourne. You see it in the eyes.
Okay, when we talk, you know, we've had this debate for over a decade working together, and we have this debate about the heavyweights, but that was fun. It really was.
Absolutely. Absolutely, it was fun. They weren't laying on each other. I mean, they were trying.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes. In the red corner, Terrence, the Mountain Boy.